Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sean, and in today's video we're going to be doing 3D puff embroidery on a beanie. So this is just another way you can use the 3D trend, the 3D embroidery designs on top of a beanie. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over the supplies that you'll need, and then we'll get everything hooped up and put on the machine and stitched out. So first of all, you're going to need your beanie of your choice in color. You'll need some scissors as well as tweezers. You'll also need your embroidery foam. I'm using 3mm Sulky foam, as well as a piece of tearaway stabilizer and a piece of washaway stabilizer. You'll also need a heat gun or a lighter. And I'll be using my 5x5 mighty hoop and the 5x5 freestyle fixture as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and move us over to the hooping station so we can get everything hooped up and put onto the machine. All right, so we are here at the fixture, and I am gonna go ahead and get this on there. So I'm gonna just place this on here just like that, and I have to grab my stabilizer. All right, there we go. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get that positioned on there and close that. And then what you'll want to do here is you're going to want to turn your hat inside out. So you'll want to turn that inside out to where you see the tags or your seam there. And then from here, I'll go ahead and slide it right on to the fixture. And I'm going to leave it just a little bit before the hoop stops. So I'm going to put it right, because I want it to get it as low as possible, but I also want to make sure that my needle does not hit my hoop. So that is why I'm kind of giving it a little bit of room there. And that looks good to me. So I'm gonna grab the top part of my hoop, make sure I have it the right way, place that right on the fixture, and there we go. Now the next step I'll do once we get over to the machine, which is by setting my foam in here as well as my wash away, and then we'll be able to start the stitch out. So I'm gonna move you guys over to the machine and we'll get everything hooped up and ready to go. All right, so now, and one thing I need to do is check my bobbin. Okay, I'm good. Just wanted to make sure. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get this onto the machine, get that locked into place, and I'm good to go. And then the next step, I'm gonna go ahead and lock my machine, and then I'm gonna do first a area trace, and then I'll do a design trace. And I'm gonna just take a look here. And actually that looks pretty good. And now I'm gonna do a design trace so I can see exactly where it's gonna stitch out. Make sure my needle isn't hitting anything. All right, and I am good there. So now I'll go ahead and put my wash away stabilizer. Now, anytime you're making beanies, you'll definitely want to use wash away stabilizer. Even if you're not doing a 3D design, you'll want to use wash away stabilizer on top. That'll prevent your thread from sinking through, your stitches from sinking into the garment because of the material. So I'm just getting that on here. And then I'm gonna just lay my foam right on top. Just like that. And then we're ready to go ahead and start, get everything stitched out. And actually, I think I'm gonna switch my needle and I'm going to use, or actually needle number 1, that's right. I thought I had it on needle number 5. So yeah, we're gonna use needle number 1. I have white on 2 of my needles. That's why I wanted to make sure I had the right one selected. I have the design where I need it to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit start, let this stitch out. And it is going to be 7,529 stitches. So this will probably take about 15 minutes or so, or less, about 10 to 15 minutes. All right, the design has finished stitching out, so I'm gonna grab that off the hoop, and that is how it's looking right off the machine. And then so I'm gonna go ahead and peel away what I can of the wash away, as well as the foam. And most of the foam should come right up. This looks really, really good. And then, so now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of use my tweezers to get that wash away up. Another way to get your wash away stabilizer up, you can also use a spray bottle and kind of rub it, and it'll start to peel up that way as well. So there's a few different ways you can get that up. But I'm just using my tweezers and my nail and kind of making it work from there without the tweezers digging into my hat. So I don't want to poke a hole in the material. So be careful with that. And this will probably be the hardest, well, not the hardest, but the longest, most tedious part of this process is getting this all cleaned up. And then got a few more pieces. Now, if you want to do this on a single needle machine, you can as well. The steps would be pretty much the same, except using the magnetic hoop. You would just use your regular hoop, hoop your hat up, and then you would just float the wash away stabilizer as well as the foam. And I do have a video showing you how I hoop up my beanies for a single needle machine. I'll make sure to put a card somewhere up here, and I'll also drop it in the description box for you to refer back to if you have a single needle machine. And so we are getting there slowly but surely. And again, these kind of hard to reach places take a little extra time just because you want to make sure you get everything up. Whatever I can't get up with my tweezers or my nail, then I will just go ahead and grab my spray bottle and just spray it and then peel it up that way. Just because I don't want to poke a hole through my hat. And now I'm trying to get it out from in between the B. And yeah, that is a struggle, but everything else is cleaned up. Just trying to get this last little piece out here, and then we'll finish it up. All right. Well, almost. Whatever I can't peel up with my nail, I will definitely just take the tweezers and get in there. A little piece of foam that was still in between the B and the E, which is being a pain. Finally got it. All right, so one more small piece of foam. Perfect. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and unhoop it and just stack that right on top. And now I'm gonna take my tweezers, make sure they're really pointy, they're sharp, and then any pieces of foam that's sticking out, you'll just wanna press on it to push it back up underneath the thread. And you'll just want to go around your design and do that to get it cleaned up. And then the final step will be going over it with the heat gun and then turning it right side out. And we are almost done. All right, that looks good. I still have some wash away stabilizer, which is okay. I'll get my spray bottle after this and then spray it, and then I'll be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the back. Now you can use your lighter for this if you want to just clean this up. I'm gonna just go ahead and clip these few threads with my scissors and she will be ready. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just tear that away. And there's still a few threads that I didn't get. And so that is how the inside is looking. And then we'll turn it to the right side. Okay, so I'm gonna now hit it with my heat gun. Put that on low. Actually, I'm gonna put it on high and just kind of run it over the design. And this just helps shrink that foam up. So any foam that you might not have been able to get, then this will help shrink that foam up so you won't see the foam. All right, get that all even and together. This turned out so cute. I just get my water bottle, spray that water soluble on there, and she will be good to go. And so this is how the beanie turned out. As you can see, it has that nice little raised effect on there. And so if you have any questions, especially if you're going to be doing it on a single needle machine, let me know below in the comments. But you would go back to the video that I put up in the cards as well as in the description box. That'll show you how I hoop up the beanies on the single needle machine. And then you would just follow the same process that I did in this video. And then you just let it stitch out. The only thing is with the single needle machine, you just want to make sure you move your hat back once you hoop it so you don't stitch your hat together. You'll want to make sure you have it away from underneath the hoop, the part that you're not stitching onto. But that was today's tutorial. Wanted you guys to see how to do this on a multi-needle machine, as well as letting you know you could do it on the single needle. If you have any questions, let me know below in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.